Alright guys, today we picked up some chickens. We've got 50 laying, they're supposed to be ready layers. We picked them up. I'm going to show you what we're doing, and hopefully we're going to have these girls ready, comfortable, and happy before the end of the day. Actually, very soon. I got them in the back of the truck, and I'm going to be honest, I'm a little concerned it's too hot in there for them. But we need to get a couple things in the coop before we put them in. So we're going to take care of that now. So here they are. To be honest, I expected them to take up more space. This is 50 chickens. We're going to put the tarp over them to try and give them some air. It seems like the back of this truck gets awfully hot. 50 chickens. We got them in here with relative ease. We only had 2 escapees and they went in pretty quickly. So now unfortunately we've got to finish screening this thing in to keep them from escaping, but they look pretty happy right now. I think this is the first time they've been on grass their entire lives. So you see we got some of them over here eating, and a couple over here found the water. They're happy, and we're just gonna let them get, some of them are starting to poke at the grass. It's a good thing. We want them to scratch and do what they do. Now we still have to finish. We got to get the tarp over this to give them some shade and some protection from the weather. But I think we can do that pretty quickly now. The biggest problem we have is these rocket scientists left the sharp parts of the duct tape here on the edge, which just so happens to be where the tarp's going to be. So if we don't do something, this is going to tear up the tarp in a week. So we're going to do the old standby. It's not broken, it just needs duct tape. Let's see how we do with the duct tape. This is our final little setup for now. We need to get another feeder because one feeder isn't going to work. The plan originally was to build 2 of these tractors, and we ran out of time. It just took longer than I thought, so we're just using one for now. But this is big enough. This is 8 by 10, gives us 80 square feet. And they say you need 1.6 square feet per bird, and that gives us enough. Now, we're not going to keep all 50 birds in here forever. In fact, it'll probably be less than a week before we move half of these birds over to the other tractor. So what I'll do is I'll get another feeder like this. We'll have 2 feeders, a few waterers. They seem to be doing pretty good here. They're starting to scratch and tear up the grass. This is what we want to see. You look over here, you can see them starting to scratch. This one picking in the dirt. So the more they scratch, they're going to tear up this old dirty, the more they scratch, they're going to tear up the grass that we have here, all this cut stuff. They'll eventually dig up these clumps, or at least break them down. And then after we move the coop, we'll dig up whatever's left and turn it over. These birds have never been on grass. This is the first time in their lives they've been on grass. Yeah, we put all these perches in, yet I haven't seen one get on a perch. I have seen them perch on this, and that's a problem. We're gonna have to hang this to prevent that, because these birds, if they perch on that, they'll poop in it and ruin the food. Can't have that. So far, they seem very happy. Now with this tarp on, hell, I could live under here. Some of you may look at this and think, hey, that looks like the John Siskovich tractor. And it's very similar. Interestingly enough, this is primarily the design I did a couple years back. Die-hard subscribers, some of you have been with me from the very beginning. You'll remember when I did the design. I posted a video here. I'll give you the link. I don't know. Here, we'll put a link in. We did make some adjustments from the original design. Instead of covering it with ply, like the original design called for me to put plywood over it, instead we used the chicken wire and then the tarp. The original design called for me to build a nesting box. We just didn't have time, and frankly, this is just easier. It costs a little bit more, but it's a nice setup.